Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in this world. This is Agent Lee, and I want to share with you some analysis on VERGE. From the daily chart perspective, VERGE clearly has broken out of a trend line resistance. And this trend line is 2+ years old. The breakout certainly looks decisive and impulsive. From an early wave perspective, you can say that an ABC correction of this type has concluded. And from the impulse perspective, the question is it complete or does it have more to go? A 4-hour sub-daily price analysis would show that probably this sideways lateral moving price action has traced out an ABC sequence of this type. And if that's complete, then that would open the doors, ideally, for higher highs. So this ABC was followed by an impulse, or a working impulse of 1, 2, probably this was 3. And this is wave 4 in progress, and thereby one more higher high is expected. And that one more higher high should bring the price somewhere in the range of 0.011 cents. And the wave 5, white 5's subwave composition would likely be that of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I say that with the caveat that altcoins especially have a tendency to extend their fifth waves. In other words, this fifth wave will be the longest amongst the actionary waves of 1, 3, and 5. The key criticality here would be to make a higher high above the 0.0098. And now what happens after 5 waves? There will be a requisite correction. If we look at the Fibonacci retracement potential, the 0.618 would be somewhere in the range of 0.0056. This is why in alien waves, the requisite correction usually is in the range of the prior wave 4. And the 0.88 and the 0.94 will bring it back down to this support line. Still, from a midterm perspective, as long as this support for VERGE is held and not breached decisively to the downside, I believe the trend has been initiated. There is a very bullish potential also, where you can say, instead of this being a 3, it was potentially 1. This would be 2, and the 3 would be coming at a much higher degree of trend. And all of this will likely occur using this white support line to bounce off for the trend establishment, or rather the continuation of it. There is only one caveat from a bearish perspective that I would put in a cautionary note on, and that would be primarily with the US dollar index, which is now in a bit of a limbo, sitting on support, temporarily briefly piercing the support. Will the dollar collapse? If the dollar collapses, assets across the board would rise, including VERGE. If the dollar makes a run for the 109 to 110, assets across the board will decline. So at the end of the day, keep a close eye on the activity of the dollar. But still, VERGE likely has one more higher high push remaining. I hope you find this to be helpful. At hedging.com, we are a fast-growing community of traders, analysts, and investors. Our profit alert trade system provides 3 to 8 high-potential trade setups daily for traders and investors to consider and evaluate for their own use as well. And I would invite you to come and join us, because based on my Twitter feed outs, we've had some pretty good kaboom, high profitable trades. Have a good day.